Former rivals Frank Warren and Ed Hearn are coming together with a historical pairing of boxing promotions. 5 versus 5. Queensberry versus Matchroom, June 1, on the undercard of Bittervive versus Zabol. Let's talk about it. The promotional waters that have run so deep between Queensberry promotion and Matchroom boxing have always been blurry, to the degree that no one ever saw them working together in conjunction with co-promotion. But all of this will change on June 1 as things clear up for a first time 5 versus 5 promotion between the two parties of Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn. This special promotion will take place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, June 1, on the undercard of Bittervive versus Zabol. We're talking about a historical coming together of these promotional parties where they are going to pit 5 of their best fighters against one another from different divisions in the sport of boxing. And this will be almost a tournament-like setting. And first off, we'll get a chance to see Willie Hutchinson taking on Craig Richards. Now, this is an interesting bout because these two men, both hailing from the UK, are going to bring skills. Their records: Hutchinson 17-1 with 13 KOs against Richards, who's 18-3 and 1 draw with 11 KOs. Hutchinson, 25 years of age, an orthodox fighter who stands 6'1", and Richards, who's 34 years of age and stands about 6'4". He's a little taller, but I'll tell you something, two good fighters, action-packed matchup between the two, and something again that Matchroom and Queensberry bring into you in a competitive sense. This round robin is going to be excellent. And then we have another matchup that is going to be equally. These fights where you will see the fighters like Hamza Sharras taking on Austin Ammo Williams. These two men are orthodox fighter Sharras, southpaw fighter Williams, bringing their records of 19-0 with 15 KOs for Sharras, 16-0 with 11 KOs for Williams. Boxers, punchers, guys who are going to bring it. This is an interesting match. Sharras is 6'3", Williams is 6'1". And Sharras could be a dark horse in this tournament, as he may look to offset the young Williams. Again, when you talk about Hearn with Matchroom and Warren with Queensberry, they're bringing you the best of what they have to offer in this tournament. Even the heavyweights, where we will see Daniel Dubois taking on Philippe Hergovic. These two men are battling. Dubois' record of 20-2 with 19 19 KOs, and Herick, who is still yet undefeated at 17-0 with 14 KOs. They have a small history of sparring together when they were younger. Two orthodox fighters, Herick 31 years of age, 6'6", Dubois, a little more seasoned, 26 years of age and 6'5". This is the type of fight that could steal the show on the night. And with Dubois' experience of having lost to top contenders Joyce and Usyk, the champion, Hearn and Warren, again, are delivering something that the people really want to see. And then, in a smashing fight that no one saw coming, we're going to see Nick Ball take on Raymond Ford, who is just recently a champion. And Ball coming out where he feels that the one draw on his record should have been a championship win for him against Ray Vargas, is coming in with a record of 19-0 with that draw, 11 KOs. Whereas Ford, who conquered Komatov, is coming in his record 15-0 with 8 KOs. A good matchup between two men. Ford is 5'7", Ball is 5'2", but Ball is going to be on top of Ford. Again, like Komatov was. He has that experience under his belt. Will he be able to turn back that challenge? Is going to be interesting. I think that fight could also be a fight of the night type deal. When you think about who these men have put together for this promotion, you can't leave out what's lastly a bigger fight than anyone could have imagined, where you have heavyweights, Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, taking on Zhilei Zhang, Big Bang Zhang. And they're bringing their records. Zhang, 26 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, with 21 KOs. Wilder, with his record of 43-3 with 1 draw, 42 KOs. A fight that, looking from the outside, one of these men must go. And who will it be? Will Wilder come in rejuvenated and looking to be inspired to get back to the mountaintop? Will Zhang look to come in more disciplined, having lost weight to get himself back into title contention after losing to Joseph Parker? The irony is both men have lost to Parker. And where will they go from here? As this shapes up, this 5 versus 5 tournament is the type of promotion that could really change things in boxing, especially if this card is successful, and it undoubtedly has to be successful. It's very reminiscent of how Don King used to put together multiple bouts on a pay-per-view card that would typically headline someone like Cesar Chavez or Mike Tyson, and you had a succession of champions and former champions battling in 5 to 6 bouts on the undercard. It's a very familiar thing. It is something that needs to be brought back, and I'm glad that these two promoters are coming together to do just that, to make boxing exciting all over again. And if you haven't had a chance to see the promotional clip for this fight, check it out. It's like a mini movie reel. This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tune in June 1 for 5 versus 5.